Everyone, but I did not plan this. I promise things just fell in place like I was led by Satan. My only wish would have been to start over from scratch and that my parents would have paid closer attention to my social deficits.
Had the gun up to my forehead and this is really hard.
Tonight, chilling new details released by police reveal that the man who killed 6 Walmart employees bought his weapon that very day. City officials say the shooter had no criminal history and that he legally bought the gun he used, a 9mm handgun. Officials releasing screenshots of writings found on the gunman's phone. The title, Death Note. He describes the grievances he had, writing his associates were laughing and mocking him, saying they, quote, gave me evil, twisted grins, mocked me and celebrated my downfall the last day. That's why they suffer the same fate as me. In another part, he writes, quote, I wish I could have saved everyone from myself. My God, forgive me for what I'm going to do. While the gunman spoke of specific people in the note, police say none of them were his victims, and the names were redacted for privacy. CNN reached out to Walmart to inquire if the shooter had any complaints against him or had ever been disciplined or demoted. In response, Walmart said, quote, there is nothing that can justify taking innocent lives. One survivor, a fellow employee, told us earlier this week that she had been warned about the gunman.
I am new, but I'd heard from the very beginning that he was the one to watch out for.
The city also released the identity of the youngest victim, now identified as 16-year-old Fernando Chavez Baron. Friends say the teen had just started working at the Walmart and used his first paycheck to buy gifts for his mother.
I was hoping everything was a dream until the day I wish he was here standing with me.
With 2 people still in the hospital, dozens gathered Thursday to pray for the victims. As the community struggles to move forward, this survivor can't stop reliving the terror.
The sound of the droplets, it replays and replays and replays and replays and replays of how much blood was coming off the different chairs. It was making a rhythm, and it was one of the most disturbing things. I think we'll never let go of that.
The mayor of Chesapeake, Rick West, has announced that a vigil for the victims will be held at City Park in Chesapeake on Monday evening. Meanwhile, at this time, Walmart still not answering CNN's questions about whether any disciplinary measures had ever been taken against the shooter or if any complaints had ever been made by other employees about him.
Harassed by idiots with low intelligence and a lack of wisdom. The associates gave me evil, twisted grins, mocked me, and celebrated my downfall the last day. Was found dead inside the break room from what police say was a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Police say he had no criminal history and was dressed in civilian clothing without any body armor. It doesn't sound like this man was a criminal, but it does sound like he really suffered from some type of mental illness. Though bullying in the workplace, it's very real. Maybe something that people honestly don't talk about, and a lot of companies do not take it serious. I don't know if you guys witness bullying in the workplace. It's anything to make an employee just feel uncomfortable. Like this person said, mocking you, making faces at you, whatever it is. Maybe he did turn out to be a bit weird to other employees, but it doesn't give employees the right to basically, bully him. And it's not right what he did neither, but it goes to show that mental illness is also real, and it's sad because I feel so sad and so sorry for the families that lost someone that day. And there is no excuse for what this man have done. He said he wished his parents would have saw his deficits. And I honestly wish more people won't be afraid to reach out for help. I really, really hope that more people who do feel these type of feelings on the inside, please reach out for some help. Because to take an innocent life, it's just not right. And it's happening more and more and more. And then Walmart, they never answered if there was any complaints about this man. They never answered that question either. Now, was there any complaints? I'm sure that it possibly was. But why didn't they answer? This man took several lives. And all of the lives that he did take was none that was mentioned in his death note as well. So he literally went out there purposely on a killing spree. That's what he did. It's like he didn't want to go alone, and he just took random people with him. People, please watch your back out there. I always encourage people to try to make someone smile. You just never know. It can make their day, you know? Try to be kind to people just because you never know what the next person is going through. Though some people can be very, 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 very nasty to you, I always just kind of ignore that kind of stuff and ignore, that type of energy. And if they don't want my niceness, I just walk away, I mean, it's just like that. But you never know what the next person is going through. If you have any feelings of suicide, I'm going to leave the number on the screen for the suicide prevention line. Hopefully, somebody out there can just go and get some help. Especially in times like this, more people are more depressed. People are suicidal. People are going through it in reality. We're going to continue to pray for these families because it's not right. It's not right at all. Don't go out there. You're not God. Don't just take somebody's life before their time is due. It's not right. You guys leave your thoughts in the comments about this story. We're going to go ahead and put some numbers on the screen. Hopefully it reaches the right person that it needs to reach. So help is available. All you got to do is type in suicide prevention line online. Call 988 through your mobile. You can even text 988. If you don't want to talk, you can visit their website. The number is 1-800-273-8255 for the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Oh, it says anyone can call Lifeline, whether they are thinking about suicide or not, and get emotional support. There is no minimum age, and you can receive support at any time, even on holidays. As long as you have a phone, you can call the number and talk to someone. The number is 1-800-273-8255. People, please reach out because it is serious. It is so serious. Rest in peace to all of these victims. It's a tragedy and it's horrible. It's very, very horrible. Words truly cannot explain all of the stuff that goes on in today's world. It's just downright ridiculous. Rest in peace, beautiful people. Just at work, doing your jobs, and never make it home. It's horrible. It's really horrible. The city of Chesapeake has always been known as the city that cares. And now, more than ever, we know our city will show up and care for those who need it most. Continue to pray. Always try to be as safe as you can be. Some things are just, unfortunately, unavoidable. Rest in peace to these beautiful people. Like I said, it's just a tragedy. It really is. So this is Shauna. I'm checking out for Moments with Us. Just leave your prayer emoji in the comments. Or if you want to just say a light little prayer, you can leave that in the comments as well. God be with us all. You guys, suicide is something that's real. Mental illness is real. So make sure you all stay prepped, stay blessed, and stay safe. But most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. I am checking out.